What's going on, guys? United Gaming is back with another MLB The Show 21 video, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about Run It Back. Now that is going to be something new that will be coming out, I believe, this Friday, if I know how to work calendars. So I'm actually going to fact check it. It's either Thursday or Friday of this week. We are going to be getting Run It Back. Now it is going to be Friday, and I'm not going to be able to make a live stream because I'm going to be busy that day, but I'm still going to explain to you guys what Run It Back is in this video. But if you are new, please hit the like button and subscribe. That's the best way to support the channel by far. Anyway, let's get into it. So Run It Back was something that was introduced in MLB The Show 20. It was basically a program that had a bunch of cards in it. There weren't very good cards. Not a lot of them were like playable, but there were a ton of cards in it, and it was like kind of just like a dump of cards that they needed to get out. Because they haven't released player cards. It's basically a card dump. So it's basically a way to get a ton of guys that don't already have cards, and they're like mid-tier, and Run It Back is basically the way they do it. So it says unlock rewards in repeatable conquest and showdown plus new program. Now I don't know what the program part of it is, but I do know what the conquest and showdown part of it is. So we are going to go back to MLB The Show 20 where this first came out and take a look at it there. Right on the home screen, you're going to see Run It Back, Showdown, 11 new diamond players added, Showdown and Conquest map, unlimited choice back. So we're just going to hop right into it. I'm not going to take time nallygagging again. I'm going to get straight to the point. So Run It Back. I'm actually going to quit this showdown so you guys kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. So basically, you can go into this, you can play the entry fee, and then you did a basic conquest. And then at the end, you got a pack. You could do this as many times as you want. Now, this time it says complete your second elimination showdown during your entry back fee. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. That means if you complete this, you basically get the stubs for completing this. By playing it, so you really don't lose stubs, you actually make them, and you basically get one Run It Back pack, and you got a certain amount of players per pack. Now I could do this entire thing and show you guys, but we're also going to go over here and show you the showdown for Run It Back. Now there are a lot of conquests. There's a lot of conquests in this game, so I'm not entirely sure where to go. If I can find it, here it is. Basically, you completed the conquest, you did all the missions, which were out here in this game, and then you got one Run It Back choice pack, and you can't really take a look at who's in the Run It Back choice pack, so unless you get it. So yeah, I might have to do that. There wasn't any program around Run It Back. It was just those two things. I don't think there was a program, at least. No, there wasn't any sort of program around Run It Back. So basically, you just went in and I ignore these amount of packs I have. So yeah, I think you know where this is going. I might just go and do the showdown and show you the pack. But basically, you get to choose 11 of choice players. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Screw it. I'll be back when I'm scratch that. Actually, you gotta get a preview of some of the players. These were some of the players you could find in Run It Back. You got this Paul Goldschmidt card, which was pretty nice. You had this Hater, who was undoubtedly the best in the pack. This card was ridiculously good. You have Luis Aparicio, who sucked, and Wade Davis, who sucked. I mean, this is basically a content drop, a card dump, like I said. So yeah, you're gonna see some cards here. You're gonna see some interesting cards here because we're back in the older day of MLB The Show 20. So there's some interesting things here. You know, I'm gonna take Salvi, Hunter Alberto, Jed Lowry. Yeah, I'm taking Jed Lowry because that round was garbage. Jock Peterson. This card was Jock's still a beast. Forcing me to take a starting pitcher. I'll take you. I'll take Blake Trinan. Who else will take off the radar? All right. It's not really going to give me a great chance to showcase, but I do have an idea. So you can go up against this Tyler Clippard card once you get there. But one thing I am going to do is because they kind of put all the Run It Back players on the squad, so I'm kind of just going to show it to you that way. We got a Curtis Granderson. There was a Javi Baez Silver Slugger card. There was a Paul Goldschmidt. There was an Andrew Jones card that was pretty good, I think. I don't remember. Billy Williams wasn't bad. I mean, the Salvador Andrews sucked. Jonathan Lucroy sucked. Tony Perez sucked. They don't have anyone on their bench, but if we go to opponent's bullpen, there's no one there. And then there was this garbage Tyler Clipper card, and I don't know why my hitting setting is on this. What this did in a lot of stuff is they able to get cards that were like needed. They were signature series, they were prime cards, they were those type of cards. So if we go into collections over here, and I know this is really lollygagging to the point, but basically it helped you get the voucher towards Trout and all those stuff. It basically helped with all that, and my player cards aren't loading. This Tony Perez was here, signature series, this card was in it. It won't load, but it was there because everything's loading in this game. I mean, we got so many guys. I think Warren Spahn was also in this. Was also in Run It Back. I don't think Cliff Lee was. You were a headliner. Can't remember where everyone was, so I might say something that wasn't true. But I think Burt Blyleven was also in this. Same exact Madison Bumgarner. Billy Williams was in this. We had not Jimmy Rollins. I don't think we had any more of these guys were in it. I think there was 199 signature series, but I'm not sure. I'm actually not going to go through all these and wait for all these to load. You know what I am. William McCovey wasn't in this. He was an event reward. I don't know who this is. It was Kenley Jansen. He was definitely not in that. But yeah, I don't think any of the 99 SIGs were in it, and they weren't. No, Orlando Cepeda was. So the very last one. So we're going to go back down. Orlando Cepeda's in there. This card is pretty good. We had tons of awards cards in this. A lot of awards cards. I think we had who was I don't remember like any of this. I remember Luis Aparicio, we went over, he was in this. Was Carlos Gonzalez in this? I can't remember. I feel like he was. Yes, he was. Carlos Gonzalez was in this. And these guys went for a decent amount of subs because it took a while to get the pack, and no one really wanted to do it because Trout was pretty easy to get in this game, I ain't gonna lie. So no one really did this, and these guys are still like 30K because no one wanted to do it, and I don't blame them because it was really time-consuming and boring. No one wanted to do this. We also got some prime guys, which we desperately need a bunch of prime guys in MLB The Show 21. Not a huge problem in this game, but in the current game, it is a bit of an issue. So running backs and all with that. So we got this Clipper, we got this Elvis Andrews, who both sucked. They were both garbage. I don't remember. Adam Dunn wasn't in this. Adam Dunn was somewhere completely. No, Adam Dunn was in this. No, Sin Chu was not in there. I was positive he's not in there. But my point is, you got a bunch of guys. Was Greg? I feel like Greg Holland was in this. He was. You got a bunch. Was Udar? No, Udar was an event reward. Yeah, you were in there. You were in there. I don't know who you are, but you weren't in there. Luke Roy was there. Basically, you got a bunch of cards towards getting vouchers towards this big Mike Trout reward, which is basically the Kershaw and Mookie of today. Now, this card is much better than both of them. I ain't gonna lie. It's that card. That Mike Trout card was an absolute beast. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. And you also could get this Josh Hader, which we saw. But I am going to go over again because this card went for like 100K and it was really good. But anyway, my point is you got a bunch of guys towards the collection rewards, and basically it was a content dump. So basically what you can expect in MLB The Show 21 is the exact same thing. Now, what the program is, I have absolutely no idea. But I'm kind of thinking in my brain it's going to be something similar to the Field of Dreams or like this postseason program here, where they have packs, where they have the choice packs, and they also have a bunch of other guys along the way. By the way, this postseason program, I'm going to have to make a whole other separate video on, because this was insane, about what they're going to do for 20. That was insane. So anyway, forgetting my point here, the point is Run It Back is basically a content drop to help you guys with Mariano Rivera, Mookie Betts, or Clayton Kershaw, whoever you're going after. That's basically what Run It Back was. Anyway, if you found this video helpful and did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated. Anyway, I'm Gaming. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Thank you so much for watching.